G'day gang, Danny, how you going? We're back in the World of Warcraft on my Draenei Mage.
I hope you find something useful.
Beds, bandages and beyond. Welcome to Azure Watch. Mage, please excuse the disorder you see around you. It's easy to take simple things for granted, like a fully furnished and stocked inn, until you're forced to build one from nothing. You've managed to salvage this pod for a building, we've managed, but without the proper furnishings and first aid supplies, the inn is little more than a glorified tent. Nurguni at the Exodar has offered to put together a package to help with our most immediate needs, but I need someone to deliver this list to him.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
And that someone is you. Thankfully it's just around the corner. Oh, they're gonna probably want us to go for a little flight, aren't they?
Open your heart to the light.
Good day, Dator. Are you interested in renting a hippogriff? So you need to go to the Exodar. Well, that's going to be a bit of a trip, but don't worry. I have a way to get you there very quickly. For a small fee, you can rent one of my hippogriffs to fly you to the Exodar. Taking the hippogriff is a faster, not to mention safer, alternative for someone carrying an important message. If you'd like to take a ride, speak to me again, and I'll make the arrangements.
Dionys Hakar.
Well, you can send me there, buddy.
Your days belong, and your hardships.
Purchase a hippogriff ride. I hope that counted as purchasing a hippogriff ride. Azure style. This is the Exodar before us. I hope. Oh, we're going all the way in. All right. I thought we'd just like stop on the outside here. That's even better. Because that's quite the climb all the way down there, isn't it? The Exodar. So this is the city of the Draenei. Oh, we got a human over here. What are you doing here? What are you doing here, fella?
May I be of service?
Greetings, friend. You look like you've come a long way. How can I help you? Ah, so you've brought Chelen's list. Excellent. I was hoping to receive this today. Let's see what she needs. Nurguni reads over the list and begins placing various items in a box. That's most of what she requested. The pieces for the bed are simply too large to be delivered by hippogriff, but I'll make arrangements to have them sent by wagon. Here's the box, Dator. That should be enough for Chelen to get the inn up and running. Let her know that she can keep sending in orders as the need arises. Azure Watch urgently needs a place to care for the wounded and put up any travelers they receive. When you're ready to return to Azure Watch, seek out Stephanos near the seat of the Naru in the Exodar.
Good health, long life.
Stefano, which is the guy that we, or the flight master that we arrived at, I suppose. So let's have a look here. We've got the Vault of Lights, Trader's Tier, and the Crystal Hall. What's the Vault of Lights all about? Got a one vendor over here, Mage Trainer, Portal Trainer. Oh right, we got a Portal to Stormwind right there, nice.
May I be of service?
Smoldering Wand. You know what, I might actually buy that, because I'm kind of curious to see this. I want to pop that there, and then I can actually use this. But you need a wand to be able to shoot.
Kind to those less fortunate.
So what do I do?
May you find what you seek.
Can I put something on my offhand? Something that helps? Can I double wand?
Be well.
Greetings, friend. Good fortune.
Can I get the double wand action going on? Whatever that means. Right. Okay. Vindicator's Sanctum. It's actually closed off to us. Oh no, we can pass through. Paladin Trainers. Okay, all the paladin trainers here. So Vault of Light's just a training area, class training area, I guess. The enemies. All these people you would see, all these things. The Burning Legion. There's the Crystal Hall over here. Battle Masters. PvP area. Oh, Prophet Velen.
Will you join our cause?
The leader. As we attempt to gain the help of the peoples of this world against the Burning Legion, we must also learn to live peaceably amongst them. Please keep this in mind as your journey takes you throughout Azeroth. May the light guide you.
Not all who wander are lost.
Went straight through that guy like he was a ghost. This brings us to the Crystal Hall. Looks like there's a summoning stone at the back there. Shaman Trainer. Moth Keeper.
May you find what you seek.
Looks like... Oh, I haven't got this one or that one. I haven't got 3 of them anyway. But you can get yourself some mini pets from her.
May your days be...
Another Shaman Trader. Okay, well, it's got some city things, and I guess you got your crafting areas over here. So let's go back to the Flight Master. Can learn how to do jewelry over there, which is in the Crystal Hall and not the Traders tier. Oh, so maybe it's a little bit spread out everywhere. But if you need to find somebody in particular, you can always talk to
Arcanon Poros.
the guards, and you can see, oh, well, here's the auction house. And so, for example, if I go, I want to find the engineering... No, I want to find the inscription profession trainer.
Beware.
So you see on the map, it'll place a little flag, and you can just follow it to it. It's just that simple. Guards will show you the way.
Naru have not forgotten us.
Oh, where are you headed, Mage? So you're headed back to Azure Watch with this package? No problem at all, Mage. Just speak with me again and we'll get you on your way with those supplies. If I remember correctly, Azure Watch's Hippogriff Master is AzerothDan. If you've spoken to him before, then you can take one of my hippogriffs to him. That's a good lesson to know. Hippogriffs are always trained to fly to their capital city, but they'll only take you to a remote Hippogriff Master after you've already been there. Since you arrived on one of AzerothDan's hippogriffs, you can also use that route to return to Azure Watch with the caregivers' supplies. Oh, we got a quartermaster right here too.
All prices here are reasonable.
You can buy a tabard there. You can buy a 16 slot bag if you got a gold on you. Mantle of the Exodar.
Good health, long
Each day
life.
is a blessing.
Let's do
Safe
this.
journey.
And fly back.
Remember the lessons.
Do the journey in reverse. So back in classic days, you would often return back to a city so you could update your skills. Learn new skills as you rank up, or new rank of skills. Change your talents around if you wanted to. Or reset your specs. Or reset your talent tree rather, so you could formulate a new spec. But now you just kind of get those things as you are leveling up, so you don't have to worry about that too much. But I guess, you know, you do have crafting traders around. So they've made it a lot easier to access. Services, I guess.
All prices here are reasonable.
Welcome back, Dator. Was Norguni able to gather everything on the list? Handing over the box, you tell the caregiver that Norguni is making arrangements to have the larger items delivered by wagon. Splendid! Now, I'll finally be able to set up some beds and a first aid station so that we can better treat the wounded and any survivors we encounter. I can't thank you enough for your help, Dator. You have my thanks, and that of the Azure Watchers Vindicators.
Safe journey.
Safe journey. Alright, now that we've done that, we can go out here and start talking to some of these people. seeing what they need to be done. And there may even be a profession trainer out here. There's a general goods person back there. Profession trainer, here we go. Now I don't have the money for it, but let's have a talk to
The
him.
Legion's end draws near.
So I can learn how to get a gathering profession from them. So being a mage, I'd imagine enchanting
Good health, long life.
might be good, and tailoring perhaps.
Do not lose faith.
So 2 production ones. So if I chose tailoring, so I can make cloth, cloaks, clothing, bags, spell thread and all that sort of stuff. That might be somewhat useful for this guy. Enchanters are often tailors as well, since they can disenchant the magical items they create. Okay, so it's telling you something that would pair well with it. And as you go through them, if you click on, say, mining, it'll probably tell you the same thing. About blacksmithing, perhaps? Yeah, so down here it says, oh, tell me about blacksmithing, engineering, and jewel crafting, some other professions that pair well with it. But for now,
On this a god.
let's do as he says and we'll get tailoring. And we'll learn. We don't need to worry about any of those, because that, I believe, is all more related to the latest expansion.
Favor the road traveled.
And we'll also get enchanting. Simply enchanting. Runed copper rod.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Now, this guy's a
Browse at your
tradesman.
leisure.
So if I load up my professions by pressing P, I go to professions tab over there. I can just get these and pop them down on my bar, so we have good access to it, quick access, because we can click that. This panel comes up. Now it says we need a rune copper rod to do any of these enchants. So if I look through here, I wonder if he actually has the items I need for that. So we got the copper rod, yes. I'm gonna have to probably disenchant some items so I can get strange dust and lesser magic essence, but I think I can only disenchant green items, so I'm gonna have to wait for that to happen. Now if I go over here, this is the stuff that I can craft. Now a lot of it requires coarse thread, so I probably should buy a couple stacks of that. Maybe 20 will do. So I also need to get linen cloth, so I can make bolts of linen. Bolts of linen so I can craft. I need linen cloth so I can make that, and then I can utilize that with this to make that. And I don't think this guy's got any on him, because sometimes they do, but not in this case.
Be well.
I wonder if maybe the general goods person does.
By trade.
No, he doesn't.
Come
Okay.
back sometime.
Well, hopefully we find some as we adventure.
Open your heart to the light.
I have found that the lashes milling about on the island hold restorative medicinal properties in their vines. Through proper treatment, the vines can be broken down into a powerful healing ointment. Unfortunately, with so many injured Draenei passing through Azure Watch, we are always in short supply. Our delicate guest was found injured and unconscious by the crystal brook only yesterday. If you bring me vines, we may be able to save her. You will find root trappers both south and east of Azure Watch.
Dionisaka.
Oh, it's a night elf. Okay. Herbalism trainers here. What's your quest?
Good fortune.
Coming of age? You have survived the wilds of our new home and shown yourself a cut above the others. I believe that you have come of age to assist those battling on the front lines of Bloodmist. The Hand of Argus could use Draenei like you. Report to Toralius, the pack handler, and you will find him outside the Exeter, tending to the Alec. Give him these orders so that he may direct you towards your new duties on Blood Mist.
May your days be long and your hardships.
Oh, hang on, buddy, but I'm still got quests to do around here, fella. Hang on a second. Sending me off so quickly. Engineering trainers.
Greetings, friend.
In the fevered dreams of our injured guest, she spoke of a fisherman, Cowlen, who was in some distress in Silver Mist Isle to the southwest off the coast of Azure Mist. With all this that has been happening, no one has had the opportunity to look into it, but I do feel a bit of worry. Perhaps there's something you can do, Deator.
Remain vigilant.
I will remain vigilant. Let's grab all the quests first then.
Good fortune.
I think I've cracked the Deator. Auron points to the totem. All that we need to know about the Stillpine Furbolg language is imprinted on their totems. With just a rudimentary understanding of how their symbols work, we can study the totems and learn to communicate with the Furbolgs. I've written down the basics of the symbol matrix on the parchment. Study it, and then examine the totem. It should lead you to the next language totem. Speak to Arugu when you return and educate a Draenei.
Blessings upon your family.
Alright, let's learn the language. Hang on a second, does that mean anytime I encounter a Furbolg, I'll be able to talk to them? Is it only the Stillpine specifically? The totem has various primal markings. You see owls, bears, wolves, and stags carved into the surface. You notice a strange collection of symbols that makes your mouth form the word A-K-I-D-A, Akira. You begin to read the totem, barely able to pronounce the awkward words and phrases. Slowly, words start to form in your head. You think that the totem is telling you to go up to the nearby hill to the northeast. Oh.
May the light embrace you.
Oh. Is that the direction he's going? It is too. Okay.
May the light embrace
Why did you do that thing? Oh, the totem told me to do it. Oh, okay. I'm sure it did. The great Moongraze hunt. You're starting to make a name for yourself, Deator. How about trying your hand at hunting? Like on Draenei. Our greatest hunters would hunt a beast that resembled the Moongraze stag of this region known as a Talbuk. If you think yourself Draenei enough, go out into the wilds and kill enough stags to fill your pack with meat. You will find them grazing south of Azure. Watch out for their
May
horns.
your days be long and your hardships few.
Right.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Now, because of that, there's got to be is there a cooking trainer nearby? Or maybe I can get it from the same person.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Cooking. You got cooking here, buddy? Doesn't look like it.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Yeah, I don't see it there. Okay.
Blessings upon your family.
Alchemy. Surely one of you is a cooking trainer. Probably the one that's near a cook pot, if there is one. Oh well. Yeah, cooking isn't a primary profession. Those two that I picked up were primary professions, and you can only have 2 of those. But you can have 3 secondary, and we picked up one already, which was fishing. But there is also cooking, which you can see here. There's cooking and there's archaeology, so everyone can do that. But you are restricted in what you can learn, or how many primary professions you can have. You can abandon one though, and pick up another one. You're not locked into it forever and always. Now, we just got a buff. Oh, there's that wand. We can wand it. So we got an intellect increased by 5%. So now we have 36, whereas before we got 35. So it's not the it's not a huge gain, but it's better than nothing, right? That buff lasts for 1 hour too, so that's nice. Gotta get some of these guys. Oh, right, okay. I was wondering how this works. Like, I'm pressing it and it doesn't really do it. Is it messed up? No, it's like an auto attack. Your ranged auto attack. Now, I wonder if that means I can just right click on it and it will start wanding. Yeah, okay. So I don't even need that on my bar at all. Nice, 2 of 6. It's kind of funny how it works. So when okay, let's try it again. If I right click on it, it should start wanding. And then if I cast something in between attacks, it'll wand. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it actually stops altogether. Huh. Oh no. This one's in the red. The red wants us dead. Oh yeah, that's right. I got this I can use as well. Got the gift of the Naru over here. It's got a 3-minute cooldown though. I can certainly make use of that. Don't forget the arcane explosion as well. Let's give Tavara a buff. Yeah, it's kind of funny in a way because it feels like it's not working, but then I'll click on it and then it won't work, and then I click it again and then it does work. I'm not quite sure if it's activated or not. Yeah, because after that spell we just stopped it. Whereas on a hunter, you know, they would just keep firing. I wonder if people actually bother with it. Maybe it's not worth bothering about. I'll just stick with the staff. Although the staff is just pure melee damage at this point. It's not a stat stick at all, is it? At least not yet. Arcane explosion. Six of 6, that's all we need. Oh, if you just randomly came across his videos, this is part of a series, but I just recently got invited to the Dragonflight Alpha. So I put out a video yesterday, just checking out the Dracthyr starting zone. It's very early days, there wasn't any music, I actually had to add a little bit of music just because it was quiet. It was very quiet in there. But yeah, it was a good first try of that class, that race and class. So the Drakthir is the new one for this coming expansion, the Dragonflight. When Dragonflight releases proper, I will do a proper playthrough of the starting zone and of course the expansion itself. So right now I'm just having a little look at a few things that are available. So there's that starting zone. I'll probably continue on with the starting zone in the second episode. And then I want to try out some of the dungeons. There's apparently 2 dungeons I can have a look at. So I'll do that at some point this week. Give you all a first look at it from my perspective. I need one more Root Trapper. There seem to be more of them over here. Oh, here's one. Right, that'll do it. Oh no, that won't do it. It didn't have it. Ah, we must have burnt it with that fire blast. Burnt it right off. Let's try this guy. That's what we want. That's the good stuff. Okay, so we've got a few quests to hand in. We got this one, which we got to go to the Totem of Ku. So actually, we'll hand this one in first before we go over there. No linen cloth has been picked up as of yet.
Warm wishes to you.
Oh, the stag hides a frail which tends to make for tender, succulent flesh. Well done, Daetor, well done. Here, I cooked up some tenderloins while you were gone. Maybe you'd like the recipe too? I would. Okay, I'll come back for that. Let's hand this one in.
May the light embrace you.
I fear that her health is in a steady decline. Let us hope that this ointment will strengthen her spirit.
Favor the road traveled by few.
Now to apply the ointment to her wounds. It appears that the ointment is ineffective. Such a pity. There may still be a solution. Come here, Daetor. I will explain what I need. Right, well I will do that. But we'll do that next episode. Thanks for watching, folks. I will be back, and we will continue from this point. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, do me a favor, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya. Bye.